These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Samson article quote. An American official from Erbil, passing the oil and gas law is a priority for Washington. Right, Mark Z via PDK says, I know a number of group leaders have been having traveling this thing, but they are not giving me any specifics. They have been cracked down on what they can say and NDAs. They have been leaned on hard to not leak the timing of this event. To me, this means timing is sooner rather than later. Militiaman says the ascension to the World Trade Organization is a key component, but they need a value to be able to do that for pricing all the components that are going to come through in and out of the country. That is massive. We are staring at that right now. All right, walking stick, Iraqi bank friend Aki update. These banks that Aki is representing the CBI with, they were exchange centers, but they were converted into banks recently last year. The reason why is because they know a change to the Iraqi dinar exchange rate is coming. Caparoni says the Iraqi dinar being equal to the US dollar. I assure you, if they change it to that, it will be a redenomination LOP, which is a neutral event, not what we want. There is no way for Iraq to afford such an event with over $90 trillion dinar in circulation. Bruce via Wiser Now says, this is ready to go, and I told you guys I wouldn't call it, but this is probably as close as it's ever been. There's only one thing we're waiting for today right now is okay by the military to give the Treasury. They would have the green light to give to the redemption centers and banks. I'm excited about where we are. I think everything is set. Frank26 community member bank story. I believe banking experiences are driven by the individual location and especially the training level of the bankers. I mentioned my investment to a banker at Chase yesterday. She immediately dug out a private client business card different than the one on her desk, and she said, when that happens, call me. Mark Z via PDK said, I am told to expect it Friday, if not before, with an announcement coming out of Iraq. We'll see, just stay calm. In my opinion, if they're telling us an exact date, it's probably not accurate. It could be before or after, but they're going to cloud the timing. All right, Pimpy says there's a difference between an RV and an RI. The revaluation we've seen a couple of times. We've seen it go from $11.90. It was devalued and it dropped to $14.50. Then it revalued back up to $13.20. So revalue we see quite often. RI is a reinstatement. If we remove the sanctions and the currency is reinstated, that rate would be $3.22. All right, Militiaman says they said while they were at the UN, they're a sovereign country. They're going to need a sovereign currency. They're not going without one. And lastly, Mark Z via PDK comment guru Nader said IQD is going international in a couple days. Mark Z said that is huge, and I continue to get the same from my Iraqi sources as well.